Ronan. Are you watching the Chesticle Podcast? Yes, you are.
Hello and welcome to the Chesticle Podcast. Here I've got BaconJack.
Hello.
And Ronan.
Hey.
This is episode 2 of the podcast. But this one's had a few technical issues, sadly, but we've actually got it working, so that's good.
Thankfully, Ronan hasn't died during quarantine.
Yeah, he hasn't died yet, but yeah.
So,
it's quite shocking.
Guys, you know, if I was, you know how this quarantine thing's making us all isolated in our homes.
Yes. Yeah.
If there was anywhere in the world where we could go right now, where do we want to live? Like, this can be Dubai, Ronan. You could literally be living in Dubai. Where would you want to live?
Yeah, I'd rather move to a bigger city. I don't have one in mind, but because there's so many cities in the world.
London.
The thing is with London though, I'd like it, but every 5 weeks some fucking horrible thing would be happening. So.
True. Yeah, it would probably be terrible in London. I think I'd probably move to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
You know, get to throw rocks at the police and all that.
Is it allowed?
No. Anyway, Ronan.
Yep.
Where'd you live?
I think we all know what my answer to that is.
Yeah, probably somewhere cool like Shanghai, Tokyo, Los Angeles.
No.
Berlin?
No.
Paris? Rome?
No, I just prefer to stay.
Stay where?
Stay where?
What, you mean in this place?
This fucking dump.
Not exactly. No.
Where do you want to live? Go on. Scotland? God, that is a shithole.
So Ronan would rather stay here then?
He'd rather just live here than move anywhere in the world.
Oh, there we go.
Come on, Well, I guess there is some positive things over here. Like, what do you like about this area, Ronan?
Well, first of all, I've got my friends.
Good.
That's a good reason. That's probably it.
It's
Alright,
probably
there we go.
Yeah.
Do you not want to make new friends? Don't you think there's people like-minded like you? Maybe some,
Doubt it.
Come on, Ronan, you could go to, like, the streets of New York and start a gang or something.
Mine are.
What?
My friends are.
Oh, your friends are your gang. That is cool. That is so innocent, Ronan. So Ronan, if you couldn't live here, where would you go in the world? Stoke? For any of our listeners who might not know what Stoke is, it's not like most people in this country probably don't know about it either. But basically, it's just a city that we have in England, working class city. So why would you live in Stoke, Ronan?
See my friends. I know the place.
It's the same fucking reason.
It's just friends.
Yeah, it's the same reasons, just on a big scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to Hong Kong for the culture, the music, throwing rocks, participate in local traditions. What things do you want to do at Stoke?
Just chill.
Just chill. Yeah.
Just chill.
What that is. I think out of everywhere I'd want to live, if I've mentioned it with you before, is that I don't know where exactly, but not in a city, but near enough to one that you could just drive to it. Yeah, without it taking ages.
So you mean like the outside of a city, like just somewhere, just right next to a city?
Yeah, any of those. I would rather do that than live in the city. But I don't know what city. Yeah.
Nah, bro.
I don't know where.
I want to live in that city life.
If
Yeah,
anywhere's
outside
going to get
city and all
fucking
that.
attacked, if anywhere's getting attacked by ISIS, then it's not going to be the outside where all little peasants live.
Well, listen, if you're scared of ISIS, how about you move to the ISIS capital and join them?
I'm not scared of them, it's just
He'd rather not be involved, that's what he's saying.
Would you join ISIS, Ronan?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Maybe you're not accidentally, but...
Accidentally joining.
Accidentally? What do you mean accidentally?
I've just remembered a joke from ages ago. Never mind.
What joke? Could you give more context? Because it just sounds like you're accidentally joining ISIS.
What? I've just remembered a joke from ages ago. What is it? Oh, I can't remember.
Forget it. Okay.
Forget it.
So Ronan,
Stoke for Ronan.
if your friends joined ISIS, would you join them on purpose?
No.
Oh.
Listening supplied me with Xbox.
Well, ISIS lures you in with an Xbox. Yo, but seriously though, I think I might join ISIS if they offered me the new Xbox.
I'm not Muslim, so I can't really.
Just kidding though, the new Xbox looks trash. Ronan, have you seen it?
Yeah, it looks like a cardboard box.
What?
It looks like...
What cardboard box is back?
One that's painted black.
Oh, I see. What's your point, Thomas?
I don't know. What I think of it looks like some sort of shitty Amazon Echo or... Well, not Echo, but you know, those fucking ones that are taller.
Yeah, like...
The Google one or whatever it is.
I don't know what it looks like. It looks like something you'd carry around as like a boombox. It's that fat.
It don't look like a console. The PS5, I think looks alright, but everyone keeps taking mick out of it. Someone said it looks like Harry Hill's collar. It does a bit.
Everybody's...
Real.
Literally, if there's black and two white things at the outside of it, it's now the PS5.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like... Harry Hill's collar is such a specific fucking thing.
So, Ronan, for this generation, what console do you think you're getting?
I'm sticking to Xbox.
You're sticking to Xbox?
Yep.
Does a PS5 not sell it that fucking slick design?
It sounds like he's on the verge of tears. Like, he wants that PS5, but he just...
He wants to move
can't
on.
betray the Xbox.
No, I had a burp. Okay.
Oh, right. I thought you were, like, crying.
No.
Right.
I just kind of hurt my stomach.
Yeah.
Yo.
Is it, I'll cut that bit out. Is what you've been eating edible?
What?
Is what you've been eating edible?
Yes. Hot noodle.
Good, I just don't want you to die like mid-podcast due to you having stomach issues.
No, I'm drinking some Fanta in it, so, you know.
Ah, fancy.
Savage.
Savage!
Yep. Boy.
I guess you're not
Hey,
drinking
shut up,
Savage
shut up,
then.
shut up.
We're not calling him a savage, by the way. It's the drink that he made.
Can you tell us how to make this drink, Ronan?
No.
No,
What?
it's a secret.
It's a secret.
Regan. It's a secret that he told us.
Well, basically, I'm going to
We're
give
not
it
meant-
away. If you want to
Don't
make a
give it away.
Savage,
No, don't give away Savage. Don't give away. Everyone will be making it.
you get a bunch of soda
No,
and a bunch of
no,
energy.
no. An increase in diabetes will happen.
It's basically will give you diabetes. So if it
Diabetes,
gets it, will die anyways.
Alright, is there someone else?
He really wants to move on. Sure, Ronan, I respect your
We can move
secret.
on. We can move
Alright.
on. I think it's been long.
For our article, Ronan, recently in Kenya, there's a tribe that has been worshipping Prince Philip as a god. The tribe leader, Ugombunge, has been quoted saying, "When Philip was a small child, all of our grandfathers predicted that he would rule the world someday." Thoughts?
Well, I don't believe in worshipping anything, so... I don't really have much.
That's it.
I can't believe there's tribes out there worshipping our Emperor Palpatine. I've got a picture of him up right now. But this guy is scary, okay? This guy does not need to be worshipped. This guy needs to be feared.
Yeah, I agree with that. I see him like... if I didn't have a cabin bed, I'd be scared of monsters under my bed looking like him. He is terrifying.
Every night I pee my pants because I'm scared of Prince Philip coming to kill me.
Yeah.
Ronan, have you seen this guy?
No.
No.
Imagine that though, that's crazy. That's a literal tribe. This isn't even in England, Ronan. This isn't in like third world Stoke. This is
fucking Kenya.
It's in Kenya, out of all the places in the world.
There's just a tribe worshipping fucking our Prince Philip, who we don't even worship.
Yeah.
So, like, how did I know of him anyway? I have heard of this. I forgot where I heard it, but I feel like it was on Idiot Abroad, but I'm not sure.
Well, apparently he visited like 50 years ago, and ever since I've not forgot about him.
Yeah.
Ronan, do you reckon we should do the same? We'll go down to Kenya and get them to worship us instead.
We'll probably get killed.
Nah, Ronan wouldn't. They'd probably accept him. He'd probably fit in with the tribes.
And why would that be?
Why do you sound like you're fucking constipated?
Because I was slow, like, breathing out. I don't know.
Alright, it's fine.
Ronan, are you drunk? Did you get drunk for the
I'm
podcast?
gassy, okay?
You're gassy, but being gassy doesn't make you go...
Just when you need to burp and you have a bad stomach.
Come on then, burp. Just let it all out. I can cut it out.
I do get that one.
Let's move on to the next article. Alright, in Germany, there are thousands of women taking a French company to court right now because their breasts are shattering whilst having sex. What's your thoughts on that, Ronan?
I don't know.
So
What are your thoughts? That these fucking...
women
women
get plastic implants, and then whilst having sex, their boobs are shattering. Like, imagine, Ronan, you're taking a bird, right? You've just gone home to dinner. You're taking her up to your room. It's getting all nice and quiet. You start doing the dog dirty stuff, and then her boobs shatter. Yeah, the boobs literally explode. No, they don't explode, Ronan, but what would your thoughts be on that, right? You're playing with the bird's tits, and then they just start coming off.
What would you think?
It'd be weird.
Yeah, but what would you say to you? Bitch!
Would you slap her?
I don't know. No.
Would you nick one of her boobs and take them home?
No.
It's kind of kinky. Can I take you?
He just snaps the boob off and brings it home with him. I would do that. It'd be like a little reward, and obviously it's already fell off, so might as well.
Because it's shattering the boob. He'll shatter it to such a degree it can snort it like cocaine.
So Ronan, do you want to snort boobs?
Not really.
See, Ronan, this is why you should never get a penis enlargement surgery. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not bothered about that anyway, so... Yeah.
Oh.
He's packing.
He's packing, yeah. Anyway, I guess we'll move on from that. We might be a little bit short of this podcast. So, you guys want to talk about Mr. Luigi?
Mr. Luigi, yeah.
Did we ever fill in Ronan about who this guy is?
No. Mr. Luigi is the depressed maths teacher that we had, Ronan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you remember.
He's also Ronan's dad.
Yeah.
Not Mario Luigi.
Yeah, we're not talking about the video game.
Yeah, I know, don't worry, I get it.
Not Waluigi.
Yes.
No, Ronan, we're not talking about Assassin's Creed Black Flag right now. We're talking about...
I was just gonna say that. Right. Mr. Luigi, just to fill the listeners in. I don't want to mock depressed people, but he came off depressed as hell, but I think he was more just monotone.
Yeah.
Because he would be happy, you know, he would smile and joke about. But also I did in Ronan's class, also I remember not Ronan's, in Mr. Luigi's class, also I remember doing was just fucking not listening to him, and then turning to Ronan and running up to him and kicking him. So I got a lot out of those maths lessons because I got to kick Ronan in shit. But I remember you, Regan, or BaconJack, whatever you want to be called in this. You kept getting moved by Mr. Luigi for fucking everything, even though nothing had happened.
Every lesson I was somewhere new, and it was so annoying. Because, right, at first I was with all my friends, all my pals, it was super cool, and then he moved me next to Ronan. And obviously that was amazing. I've loved it next to Ronan. But then, he moved me away from Ronan. Ronan, where were you being moved to?
I have no clue.
He's already
I can't
forgotten.
remember.
He got moved with my old friends, and basically, they were just
Oh, yeah.
mistreating you, weren't they, Ronan?
What?
They were just mistreating you, weren't they, Ronan?
Like Regan got moved away from his old friends.
And then Ronan got put there instead.
Then Ronan got moved there, and then they just mistreated him.
Nah, I'm just kidding, Ronan. They give you royalty treatment. Anyway, back to Mr. Luigi. And he used to work in an Italian restaurant, by the way, so it's not just a random name.
Well, I actually thought it was. Forgot about that. Imagine going to his restaurant now and being served by him. I love that.
What do you? I can't do his voice in Italian accent. It's impossible.
Wait, let me try it. What's his normal voice like? I am evil.
Yeah.
I am evil.
It just sounds jollier.
Yeah, well, you gotta add a slight bit of, I don't know, Italian to it, but that's, like, goes without saying.
Ronan, you try.
Yeah, Ronan, you try.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
No, just try.
Come on, Ronan. Ronan, what is your best impression?
Do you mean in general, or do you just want to see?
Yeah, I want to hear it. I want to hear your best impression of any character.
I can't do Peter anymore. I can't do Brian.
Oh, this is depressing.
Wait, I thought you could do Brian.
That was kind of when my voice was a little different. I mean, I kind of lost it.
What about Stewie?
Stewie.
Yeah, that one too.
Come on, Ronan, there's got to be one character in this. Just do any fictional character. Come on, do Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah, no, I can't do that.
Ooh, Scoops! My power level is over 8,000!
Do Wallace.
Jeez.
Yes!
Yeah!
We got it.
I can do Gromit.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
Gromit too.
What other characters are there?
Gromit's actually a weird case because he doesn't talk,
No, he doesn't.
even though he's a dog and dogs say woof.
Or off. Or bark. Hang on,
Yeah,
Ronan,
Gromit.
what does a dog say to you?
What?
Do you think a dog makes the woof sound, the bark sound, off, or what?
Kind of both, really, isn't it?
Oh, I always have
at
to
the
be
same
neutral.
time. I'd say it's all at the same time.
Listen, Ronan, if dogs could speak to you, what do you reckon they'd say?
Probably wouldn't.
Probably
They
would.
would have a
They
dog.
wouldn't. So you're saying if dogs could speak, they'd still ignore you?
Probably.
Oh my
I thought you
god.
have 20 dogs.
I have 4.
And
You're saying your dogs would ignore
they
you?
ignore you.
Kind of.
What a sad life he leads.
Yep.
Do you not bother to take them out for walks or anything?
Oh.
Not my job.
What is your job?
Not my dogs. Not my job.
Oh, okay, they're not your dogs, fair enough.
Well, if I said that, I'd get a backhand. I mean, I wouldn't, but Regan probably would.
Well, I don't even have dogs, but I'd still get
No,
one.
but if you did.
Even if I didn't, I'd still get
Yeah.
one. What dogs? What dogs?
Got a dog. Yeah, true.
Ronan, what breed are your dogs? Talk about your dogs to me.
Stuff is
Where'd you get them from?
friends.
You stole them? You.
No.
You. Where'd you get them from? Just friends?
Yes.
They sell them to you, or did you steal
Yes.
them? Nice.
Sold.
What's their
I
names?
thought, don't what? No, you carry on. Because they've got good names, haven't they?
Yeah, I give them good names. The
Very
other
good.
names, their actual names, are just shite.
Go on then.
What nicknames do you give them then?
Well, first is Bob Ross.
Yeah. Why do you call him that? Has he got an afro?
No, his name was Bubba, but I just said no, Bob Ross.
He wanted to make the dog sound beautiful.
Makes sense. What other names?
There's saggy tits.
Alright, so does it have saggy tits?
And then there's
Does it have
shaggy
saggy
face.
tits? Shaggy face.
Yes.
Well, you wouldn't even do a Shaggy impression, so you don't have the right to call him that.
Hmm.
And the
And
last
then there's also I forgot the other one's little nickname I gave.
Come
He's
on,
forgetting his
come on.
own dog's nickname.
Think.
Oh yeah, there's Boob.
Alright, Ronan. So you're telling me you're going to name one of these dogs Bob Ross and then other one Saggy Tits, Boob and Shaggy?
Shaggy face.
Yes.
Hell.
Why do you disrespect your dogs?
And how come none of them are called Gromit?
They actually do, some of them do respond to the names as well, so it's great.
Yeah, but it's still not good if a dog's responding to Shaggy Tits. What do you call it on the streets? Like, come over here, Shaggy Tits. Shaggy Tits.
It's a nickname. Me and him are tight, yo. It's a nickname.
Well, that's certainly interesting. Do you think the dogs love you?
No.
Well, I don't blame him, really. Ronan went around calling me Baggy Dick, and I hate it.
Yeah, but one of them must love you because one of them's called Bob Ross.
Yeah, he must love you.
Yeah, that one's my favourite.
No shit.
can tell.
That's unfair. Do you do anything with your dogs then?
Well, yeah, I sit down and stare with them and just watch them, really, and sit outside with them and that.
God. No wonder they're ignoring you. So you're just sat there, just staring right at them. What happens if one of them has a boner?
What?
What happens if one of them has a boner, he's still staring then? Or what happens if you're taking a shit?
No. I just sit outside.
Do you interact with them? Do you stroke them? You just stare.
His dog gets hard and he goes and sits outside on bed
He stares at it.
with his walking stick, legs crossed over top of each other, my dog got a boner.
So Ronan, do you hate cats? Are you more of a cat or dog person?
I prefer dogs.
You do prefer dogs.
Yeah.
Is there anything wrong with cats?
Smelly.
You can't talk. Rude. You know what? Cats smelly. Is that George's cats are an exception because his cats have very unpleasant things done to them.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll bring George on. We'll talk about his cats because he actually loves his cats, to be fair. But maybe he's like the opposite of Ronan in the bad way.
Just to disclose, it's not serious.
No, that's illegal in this country. Right, Ronan, if you could do one illegal thing, Ronan, what would you do?
What?
You could do one illegal thing, what would you do? Personally, I would steal because it'd make my life a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
What would you steal then?
I guess the same, to be honest.
Is there anything that you would steal? Like, if you had a list of things that you could steal, what would be at the top of that list?
Money, money, and money.
You
What
greedy twat. At least be more creative. You know what I would do? I would go up to women in the streets, steal their babies, then sell them back to them and have fun whilst doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And he's getting money that way, and he's having fun whilst doing it.
I'd build little saw traps of them. I'd put them in little torture chambers. Be like, do you want your baby back, or else it's gonna get his head chopped off?
Give me my baby!
Why does it sound like homo?
Because that's how women sound.
Ronan, do you accept these sexist comments on this podcast?
What?
He just said
These
women
are
sound like,
revenge.
I am Elmo!
Well, I didn't. I just can't go high pitch right now because I've been laughing at this stupidity.
Yo! That's how high pitch I can go. I have to do like a stereotypical American. Yo, what up, mom, homie? It sounds a bit like Marge. Ronan, what's your favourite character on The Simpsons?
Homer.
Why? Because he's relatable.
A little bit.
Ronan, if you could go to any cartoon universe, where would you go?
If I could what?
Go to any cartoon universe. Like, any fictional cartoon universe, like South Park, Family Guy. Where would you go?
What's your guess, Tom?
Well, no, I want you to say, but it probably begins with R. I guess
Rick
it.
and Morty?
Yeah.
Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
That would be horrible. You'd die. Literally, all the civilians die in Rick and Morty.
Mm.
Do you think you'd be on the adventures? Do you think you'd be with Rick and Morty? Ronan and Morty. Wait, no, it's Rick and Ronan. You know, I would watch that.
Mate, I can even Morty.
Can you do a Morty
I'm Morty
impression?
now.
Can you-
Morty now.
Yes.
Morty now. Bragging.
He's not bragging. Morty's not a good character. Although,
Yeah, at least I'm not gay, though.
I've never watched it. Ben watches it. It's not great on now, though. It's got Office.
ooh, that's a good show, but they
not
took
a
off at Netflix. You ever seen The Office, Ronan?
You what?
You ever seen The Office?
What?
Oh my god, it's like talking to...
Oh.
Oh no, you're just another brick in the wall.
No.
If it were a cartoon, would you have watched it?
Probably not.
Why not?
I don't know.
Alright.
Oh my
I'll
god.
just stick to what I know and what I like.
Yeah, but then you never know. It might have been the show ever. What if Seth MacFarlane made it?
Probably still no.
No.
Probably more likely to be no, actually.
Yeah, same here, but I thought you were a big fan of Seth.
No.
Not anymore. Those days
No.
are gone. They've long
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Why do you not like Seth MacFarlane anymore? Did he say something bad?
No, because a lot of his shows, he just wastes time by doing one thing over and over and over for 5 minutes straight. It's ridiculous.
Ronan's mature.
Made it once, and then they just overuse it.
Cutaway jokes. There's cutaway jokes on Family Guy. Fucking
Oh,
terrible.
Jesus.
These opinions are not
now
shared
they
by the
actually-
Chesticle
now they-
Podcast staff. Okay.
Actually,
You are? You liked it.
Me?
Yeah.
These opinions are not shared by the Chesticle My Testicle staff. We are neutral on the issue of whether or not Family Guy is a shit show. Because a shit show does not have to be judged for being a shit show.
It's a shit show. Me and Ronan agree on it. But I think Ronan just hates it these days because he can't do the impressions anymore.
Yeah.
So he watches it and he's like, I remember back then.
I remember back in the day where I could be Stewie. So, Ronan, what's your favourite Seth MacFarlane show?
They're all the fucking same. Just one.
True.
I mean, probably American Dad now.
Hey, my guy.
Hey, what would you have said last week?
Family Guy.
Why would I change my opinion over just a week?
Well, we're
Still
human
good.
at the end of the day.
You what?
We're human.
Mm.
We do change our minds quite a bit.
Change over a week. over the last week I've changed my mind on something.
Just over the last week.
what?
Last week I was advocating for slavery. My guy, I wanted to bring back the slave trade. But this week somebody changed my mind but saying, that shit's whack. And I thought, you know what, you have a point. Maybe slavery isn't good. Ronan, do you agree with slavery?
No.
Why not?
I thought you had doggies.
Yeah, you have doggies. You are literally a slave owner.
No.
No.
Did you release your doggies
okay.
then? Did you let them free run off into the wild?
Pretty much.
Only if they lost at Black Ops when I told them to.
Alright, anyways, with all that, I guess we'll move on to the final segment of the podcast. In this segment, we're going to ask Ronan a philosophical question, you know, to see to explore the mind of Ronan.
Philosophical.
Oh, Jesus.
Ronan, it's not like last week where you had to think a lot.
Well, it will be for him.
Well, maybe, but it's not as much thinking, I can imagine.
Yeah, feel free to answer in the comments as well. I bet you'll be able to come up with something quicker than Ronan here. Anyway, let's go on with the question. Ronan.
Yes.
Okay, you have just been selected to move over to a deserted island because Boris Johnson has decided, you know what, fuck off, Ronan. And now he's agreeing that you can take 3 things, anything, he will give you them. 3 things, 3 items, anything you want, you can take to this island. Boris Johnson will provide you with these 3 items, right? So he's going to send you off to this island and you've got 3 items to choose. It can be anything, it can even be a bit fictitious if you want. What would you choose?
A good boat.
The boat's already... Oh, I see what he's doing here. He's going to just pick a boat and fuck off the island. Well, Ronan, if you come off his island, Boris Johnson's going to bomb you, so you're staying on this island, motherfucker.
Imagine Boris doing that.
He will personally be sailing the navy to keep you on the island.
Yeah. This might sound like just a funny joke at the minute, but this could actually happen.
Yeah, we might actually ship Ronan off.
Yeah. So, what 3 items would you pick?
It could be
Fridge full of food or some shit, I don't know. So yeah.
a fridge full of food.
Yeah.
Wait, what is option? I didn't hear.
He said a fridge full of food. You could go a lot bigger than that. You could be like, I want a fucking entire ship cargo of food, but no, you just go with a fridge. But okay, so you've got a fridge full of food.
The fridge that won't be able to be plugged in.
No, it won't be. It'll all your food will fucking go dry. It'll all go out of date pretty quick. But what's your next item, Ronan?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you've already got 1 out of the way. So it's just 2 more. It's just
It
2
can be
more.
anything.
There's already sand on the island.
You can't take a plane off the island either. He'll bum that down as well.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know. Think,
No.
motherfucker. Think. Anything. Do I have to do suggestions here? All right. How about a statue of Jordan Stevens?
I can see him now, even though I'm not with him. I can see him thinking.
Yeah, I can see his face. It's amazing.
He's like, well, maybe that'd actually be pretty good.
So, do you want a statue
like
of Jordan
to take,
Stevens?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell, yeah, he agrees for anything that we supply him.
All right.
Fucking Bear Grylls, what were he gonna do?
Also, Ronan,
Last episode.
a truck full of hookers as well. You want to bring
would
a
you like?
truck full of hookers?
No.
Oh.
He takes the Jordan Stevens statue, but not the hookers.
Ronan has standards, you know. He's not going to just take any old hooker.
No, he's not.
There you go.
He's gonna take a statue. Jordan Stevens. Instead of just like, a Jordan Stevens mixtape.
Alright, Ronan, how about taking a campfire? A tent.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, what kind of tent?
Tent. Colour. What colour?
What colour?
Green.
Green and it's shaped like a pair of titties.
What?
Green and it's shaped like a pair of titties.
No?
Yeah, I wouldn't get that.
Yeah, he's more of an arse guy. Green tent shaped like an arse. No, I do. So you're just going with a green tent.
Sure.
Well, Ronan.
You've missed out because you could have got some new shoes to wear.
Yeah.
You could have got a new coat.
Why would he?
Gone to Primark.
Why would he care about fashion though?
Yeah, I don't care all.
I'm just being ridiculous.
So Ronan, you're taking a fridge full of food, a statue of Jordan Stevens, and a green tent.
Yes.
Where are you gonna sleep? Like, what are you gonna sleep in?
Tent.
There's no sleeping bags. You'll just be on the floor.
Tent.
And at that point, what's the point of the tent? Other than to shelter you from rain, but if you have to a little tropical little stranded island, I don't think rain would be as much fun.
He'll sleep on top of the Jordan Stevens statue.
I can see him thinking,
He's like, maybe.
It's like, maybe that would be sensible.
Okay, Ronan, so, like, Boris Johnson, alright, he just had a word with his cabinet. He's feeling a bit bad for you, and he's agreed. He'll let you bring 2 more items. How about that?
Ronan's pissed off now. Can you think of the first 3? Can you even think of the first 2? Really?
Or 1.
So,
I didn't have any. You should get me them.
Boris Johnson has just gone up to you now.
Like, Boris, please don't let me have more supplies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ronan, I'm going to let you take 2 more things, my lad.
Fuck you.
No, don't let me have more things. I'm happy with my statue, I'm happy with my tent. I'm happy with my fridge that has no electric.
Okay, Ronan, here's an idea.
Power generator, maybe.
A power generator, there we go.
Yeah, but you need gasoline for that.
Alright, then, not gasoline then.
So,
Yeah, but you run out of vegetables. Your fridge, you probably either run out of gasoline to use the fridge, or probably run out of food by the time your gasoline's up. If you get what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
will you
yeah.
just drink the gasoline?
No.
No.
he's a bit unsure about it though.
I wouldn't either, but like, I thought you would have, and then
oh.
you could have mixed it with sand and seawater and made Savage 2.0.
Ronan, if you were thinking a bit outside the box here, you could have gone with like an eco-friendly power generator so you could get some electricity from the sun. Should we change it to that?
Sure.
Okay. Eco-friendly power generator. So right, so now you have your electricity for your food, for your fridge full of food. How about some entertainment then? How about like a music box or a TV?
TV.
Well, any specific TV?
TV.
Any 4K, HD, smart TV, or we're just going to go with some old shitty TV from the 40s?
DRT TV. 5.5-inch black and white.
5.5-inch black and white TV. Write that down.
He's thinking I think the issue with that is you probably not have any connection.
Nah, we'll just say this island has some connection just so Ronan isn't fully depressed.
Alright, yeah. Well, it's just sat there like a caveman watching static.
Alright, so Ronan. Boris Johnson. Alright, my lad, I'll give you a fridge full of food. Fucking hell, it sounds like my science teacher. I shall give you a fridge full of food, a statue of Jordan Stevens, a green tent, eco-friendly power generator, and a 5.5-inch black and white TV. What do you say, my boy?
Sure.
I knew that was coming. You were going to be sure, wasn't it? But Ronan, Boris has offered you another 5 items.
Don't do that. That's torture. You'll never be able to
I'm not
decide.
doing that. I'm just seeing if you get annoyed if you did. Tell me to fuck off.
But Ronan, Boris has actually offered you something. To bring a pet.
No.
What animal would you have?
Yeah, what animal would you bring?
Bob Ross.
Bob Ross.
You'd bring your dog. You'd just leave the other three.
Well, if you can only bring one, then yeah.
I mean, that does make sense. But I like to think he means like Bob Ross is the human Bob Ross and his crawling around on all fours. You'd sleep a lot sounder with him. If you could bring one person to go on this little trip with you, who would it be? Like one person ever. Bob Ross.
So we're having Bob Ross the dog, Bob Ross himself, and...
Yeah, it's funny. He picks Bob Ross to go to the fucking stranded desert island with Bear Grylls to start a civilization.
So on this, what are you guys going to get up to in your spare time, Ronan? You have a 5.5-inch black and white TV. Do you reckon you'll like sit around the statue of Jordan Stevens or something and pray to him?
No.
Why did you bring a statue then, you daft twat? You know what? You said earlier that you don't believe in shrines, yet you've practically got a shrine here of Jordan Stevens.
It was your idea, not mine, shut up.
Well,
I'm just going along with whatever I'm giving you.
You said no to the hookers. You clearly want a statue of Jordan Stevens.
Everyone has a limit.
What? What did he say?
Everyone has a limit.
Oh, so you think you'd get tired of these hookers?
Starved for sex on an island. Take that. You bring Bob Ross, but you know, I guess you'd fuck him.
Yeah, not the animal, by the way.
No, not the animal. I mean, human Bob Ross. Rest in peace.
Well, it is all about Pride Month this month, and we're glad to see Ronan is willing to fuck Bob Ross.
Yeah, that is the true meaning of pride. And if that's the one thing you take from this podcast, I am happy. We've done our job.
Yeah, go out there and fuck Bob Ross. Ronan, any final thoughts?
No.
Not surprised. Have you got anything to bring up like last week? Do you want to talk about a construction builder? Or what about that kid that offered to fight you?
No.
What about that kid who wanted to fight you in grade 5?
What?
That kid in year 5 in this country who wanted to fight you. Do you want to talk about him?
I don't remember that. When did I say that?
Yeah, you never said.
Yeah, you never said it. I'm just seeing. Just checking. Have you ever been in a fight before?
Not really, no.
I bet, yeah, because everyone's too scared of you. That's why he has his own personal slave.
Doggies.
Yeah, that's just one word for them. Alright, Ronan.
Yeah, alright, Ronan. So, definitely no final thoughts on what to say?
Not really, no.
No. How were your pot noodle earlier? Did you put water in it?
Well, yeah.
Was it cold, Ronan?
From the shower?
Yeah, it went to his friend's shower.
So he didn't empty the bath, so he just went into it and got a big mug of the bath water and poured it into the pot noodle.
No.
What? No, I did it with a tap, you idiot.
I didn't do it with bath today. That was
Anyway, thank you for listening to the Chesticle Podcast.
yeah, thank you for listening. Oh.
Ronan's been drunk this week.
Yeah.
No.
Ronan's been drunk. He hasn't drank anything. He's just drunk forever and high forever.
Alright.
He's mentally drunk.
Alright, I'll settle with that.
Thank you guys for watching. As always, links are in the description. Ronan's 3 YouTube channels and his Instagram are also there if you want to subscribe to all of them. And thank you for listening. Bye. Peace.
Hey!
Alright.
See you.